Hi everyone and welcome. This is Alex here of Advice by Alex on Etsy, and I'm here to do your full moon in Leo angelic messages for February 2022. And I want to thank you for stopping by and giving me a listen to. And if you like this channel, I ask that you hit the subscribe button and the little notification button that says all, so that way you get all the future uploads of all my videos as well. And if you like it, please hit the little bell so that way you get all the future uploads and notifications of all my videos as well. And if you would like to get a personalized reading with me, I will leave all that information in the description box below in order for you to get started there. And also, if you'd like to send in your question to get answered in a weekly video, please email me, and I will leave all that information in the description box below for you to get started there. Just please send your names, date of birth, and your question, and anybody involved, their name and date of birth as well. So that way you get only the initials will be read and your date of birth. So that way you know specifically when it is as well. And why not? It is free. So now is your opportunity for a free question. I don't get why people don't take advantage of free, because I certainly would take advantage of free. So hopefully you guys are doing well. I am recording this on Monday, the 14th, which is Valentine's Day. So happy Valentine's Day to you all. And I hope you had a great Valentine's Day as well, continuing throughout the week as well. So that is pretty good. So before moving started here, I did have the green candle going over there, and I'm sending some healing energy for what we're going through for the full moon. And I also do here have the blue candle for healing energy as well, to be able to help speak our truths within ourselves. So that will be the theme for this full moon in Leo for 2022. But hopefully you guys are doing well. Other than that, I had a great weekend. I had a fun Super Bowl party with my BFF, so that was good. Had some drinks, had some food, all a good time there as well. So, but yeah, hopefully you two were able to celebrate it, and that you're enjoying a good Monday and a good Valentine's Day and a good way for self-love. Alright, so here we go into the video of the full moon in Leo 2022. What do you need to know for this full moon? So I did take notes here, so yay, I did take notes of what I was researching before doing the video. Yay, always a bonus there. So we do have some quite of interesting dynamics with this full moon and stuff like that. So we have the full moon in Leo in 2022, and it starts around Wednesday, February 16th, which is a couple days away from today, 2022 at 11:57 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So when that is on your area or in your area, please look up the time translation, whether it's Pacific Coast, West Coast, or any other time zone that there is. Please fill in the gaps with your time zone there. So this one is a Aquarius Sun opposes Moon in Leo. So that is what it is. So some of the things that are involved with this full moon are the promise of fulfillment. There is an emotional time of romance, fertilization, and relationships. So we are going to be centered on relationships that are around us. And not only romance, but it could also be friendship, family, or any of the above. So, which is perfect because we are in the time of February, and what better way to center all that stuff in the month of February, especially since we are on Valentine's Day right now that I'm recording this. So yay for having that fun time of Valentine's Day and things like that. So that is exciting. I like that. Also, what this full moon is representing is to have a balance within our lives. So, that is definitely an important message to be able to do because a balance creates harmony, and harmony it creates balance. So, it is a very important thing to maintain throughout our entire life. So it also highlights creative self-expression. So allowing yourself to be going deep within yourself, inside of yourself, and be able to speak uh, the truth with your world. So really just kind of go in with the flow of what you like to express, whether it is through creative projects, through writing, through poetry, through art, through various forms of creativity and self expression. Podcasts are also a good thing to be able to do. So now this is a good week to be able to establish all those different various aspects of those different things as well. So highlighting the creative self expression and also being honest with ourselves with our creative expressions. So that is really what is coming up for this full moon and stuff like that. So that is really, really a good thing. So that is a good thing to be able to dive into and really get the grip on what we need to express within ourselves. Um, so it is also a time of being expressive and letting things out of our system. So that goes along with speaking our truths, and also why I was led to guide or do this blue candle. And I didn't even research why I was using a blue candle. My peeps just told me to do a blue candle, and it makes sense. Of highlighting the expression. So, being expressive during this time of the full moon is really important. Being honest, being direct, which is something I'm working with through this full moon, is being honest and being direct to other people that are around me. So, whatever it is that you have to be honest with yourself, allowing yourself to be vulnerable, honest, and letting your guard down is important. So that way you can release that energy within yourself. Because if you don't release that energy, it will be pent up and it will release a lot of toxic things within yourself. And we don't want you to be holding on to things that no longer serve you. So that is very important to be able to do. So, important key factor to be able to come out of this full moon. Um, Even though you are expressing things during this full moon, make sure that you exercise care while doing so. So, that is an important aspect because things can come out within the next few weeks of what we were actually learning during this full moon if it doesn't come out right away. But it's important to start that being honest with yourself now so that way it can be led into that as well. So, at this time, I ask that you have your feet firmly planted on the ground, have your heart wide open to be able to receive the angel messages that you're about to receive, in continuation of what we were already talking about. And then we will be able to get a moment of silence while I connect even further, and we'll draw some cards as well. All right, so we are going to draw some cards here, and this is going to be the Moonology deck by Yasmin Bowman. So that is what the cards we are going to be drawing from are. So here we go and see what we need to know for the full moon. So what does everybody need to know for the full moon in Leo for February 2022? What does everybody need to know for the full moon in Leo for February? Ooh. There is a little bit of hesitation with when I was trying to draw the cards here. So I felt like there was a lot of resistance with looking within and being honest with ourselves, which is scary. I'm not gonna lie, it's scary, but we gotta be bold and make that first move within ourselves. Alright, so this is like an excellent reading so far. So I'm really loving this deck. And what perfect way, because it's part of the full moon. So excellent, excellent, excellent. So the first card that I drew for you was Work Through Your Fears. New Moon in Scorpio. So working through your fears is an important aspect in letting that self-expression come out for you. So whatever it is that you're holding on to and really releasing that fear within yourself, because you can't have faith and fear together because it's a contradiction. So if you let go of the fear, the more you build on that faith, and that you have faith in God and the universe to be able to, hey, I got your back, and things like that. And really just allowing yourself to be able to work through your fear. And this is an excellent card to have. So sometimes we gotta work through our shadow self in order to bring up dark things into the light. So that is really what it is. But work through your fears, and new moon in Scorpio. Alright, so the next card here is Don't Let Pride Get in the Way. And it is full moon in Leo, and it is in reverse. So upright would mean that we are not letting pride get in our way, but in reverse, we are having a little bit of pride with our ego, and it's like a battle between the heart space and the ego space to be able to not only work through your fear, but not letting pride get in the way of being stubborn. Because I know a lot of us are stubborn, including myself. I can be stubborn at times. I'm guilty of that. And I really need to be able to work through those guilty feelings and stuff like that. So not letting pride get in the way, or our ego self get in the way of what we need to be able to release. So these two cards go hand in hand. So that is really important. And funny that this is a new moon in Leo. Or full moon in Leo, I should say, because this is what it says, full moon in Leo. Really can't make this stuff up. So the next one here is Take Time to Breathe Out, Disseminating Moon. So this is all about having that self-care aspect, really being able to reflect inward. So this full moon is going to force ourselves to be able to go inward. And if you resist it too much, you'll be able to block that self-expression and that creativity. And I can feel like this sense of trying to control this aspect because they're pointing me to my solar plexus. So it will be important and imperative to be able to work on your solar plexus for the next week or so in order to be able to balance it, ground it, heal any emotions or toxic energy that is within that. And it will also help in releasing your fears too, because a lot of our fears and anxieties stem from our solar plexus as well. So that is really a key point in understanding that as well. So a lot of us will be going into a little bit of a hibernation mode here and stuff like that. So letting go of that fear and just really going within ourselves is really important during this time. So yay for that. The next card here is that we have it's time to take action. New moon in Aries. So it's really a perfect time to be able to take action on allowing us to go within ourselves, letting things out, taking the action steps that are needed for the healing process. Because I feel like this is going to be a very much of a healing week and stuff like that. So that's really what this entails and things. So, interesting. So the next card here is, what do you need to release? Very fitting for this moon, waxing moon. So just allowing yourselves to think about what it is that you need to release and focus in on that part. And that is what usually the first thing that comes to mind is what you need to release. I already have the theme for what I need to work on myself. So that is what I'll be working on during this full moon. So energy that'll last for a week. In conjunction with that Pluto going direct on Sunday. So, interesting. So, the next card here is that we have is Prosperity Lies Ahead, New Moon in Taurus. So, again, we'll be having much happier times when we release all that toxic emotion and things like that, all that fear, worry, doubt, etc., etc., etc. And we'll be able to go into a mode of prosperity, because when we release those toxic emotions, which is why expressing is so important, because it balances our chakras, and then it'll help us to become in alignment, which in turn allows things to come to us more naturally. So that is a good takeaway for all this energy. So the next card here is that we have is the Kyle Gray deck, which is the Angel Prayers by Kyle Gray. So we're going to go an overall message for this as well. Alright, so that's really cool. So, perfect timing, inner power, the Divine Father. Divine Father, thank you for co-creating my world with me. So, this is all about going in our world and what we want to manifest and co-create, and allowing us to go inward and reflecting what we are afraid of and working through our fears and expressing them and being honest. We tap into that inner strength and that inner wisdom, and we are allowing ourselves to be able to go with the flow. So, and that being said, now is the perfect time to be able to do that. So, can't make this stuff up, even no matter how hard I try to. So until next time, guys, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. I hope you guys enjoyed that reading. I thought it was very informative myself. And until next time, everybody, I hope you have a wonderful day on this full moon. Take time for self-care. Be open and honest with yourselves, and allow the healing to come forth after that. So until next time, everybody, I hope you have a wonderful day. Many blessings, and hit this subscribe and the bell notifications, and share away. And until next time, lots of love, and I will talk with you very soon. Bye, everybody.